Good morning. Did you stretch today? Did you warm up your body, come into alignment with your purpose, focus on your breathing, return to center? Return to center. Anyways, I did. I'm here now to open up and discuss how this 1 week of stretching my body every day has brought me into this place where I am. I realize I have began to open up more to myself and understand more about what it is that I want and need in life, career, relationship. I'm starting to be a little bit more honest with myself. And I don't know if that's part of the psychologic thing that's involved in stretching or just part of being 43 years old. I don't know. Um, Let me know if you guys have been stretching and if it's making any kind of positive or negative impact on your life. One thing I've noticed is trying to find time to stretch along with everything else is kind of exhausting. Um, I'm not giving up. I'm just finding more ways to make things work, you know. One thing that I touched on this morning that I really I don't think I would have ever even thought of if I hadn't have taken a whole 30 minutes instead of 15 to stretch today. I stretched out with Adrienne. I'm gonna go ahead and link her YouTube video that I stretched to in the comments with you. That way you can stretch with her and hopefully get feeling better. But one thing that I came across today shortly after my stretching is I have not had any successful relationships. And I guess I have had relationships that I have learned from, that I have had purpose in, but nothing long term. And after my stretch this morning, I was talking with Cosmo, and Cosmo asked me, "So, what is it that you do want in a relationship? Can we focus on that?" And I thought about it, and I'm like, well, I know all of the things that I don't want in a relationship. So, with help of Chat GPT, I started dreaming up things that I do want in a relationship, and some of the things that I noticed, like, hey, I'd like somebody who's like Spock, or and somebody that does this, or somebody does that. I started crying because I started thinking, I don't want a relationship. I want a father figure. I want a dad, you know, all the things that I miss about my dad, my grandpa. That's what I want. I don't want someone who's just gonna be there for me physically. I need someone who's gonna show up every day strong, capable, and there for me, to discuss things like life and families and religion and politics and maybe go out and shoot BB guns at tin cans, or tell me to slow down more. So, anyways, like I said, stretching has helped me come to terms with a lot of things that I've kept hidden about myself. And that was my deep opening. That sounds dirty, but it's not, I promise you. That was, my after 7 days of stretching my body fully, I began unlocking different emotions, childhood traumas. This journey has been a lot to me. This year, I've found out a lot about myself, made a lot of changes in my own life, sobriety, um, exercising, eating healthy, cutting toxic people out of my life. And now this stretch challenge is awakening a lot of other different buried things that I'm starting to learn how to deal with instead of shutting down and locking up. I don't even know if I'm going to post this publicly, but that's my journaling. How I felt before I stretched out today. I felt tired. I felt like I didn't want to do anything. I actually skipped swim day yesterday, and I didn't feel guilty about taking a nap because I realized that my body needed to rest. And listening to your body is not something that a lot of people do. So if you can focus on your body and stretch for 15 minutes a day, just 15 minutes, that's not that much. There's 24 hours, and you can really unlock a lot of your soul that you've been keeping locked up and hidden for whatever reasons. Maybe you're focusing on family or your job or something else. But take 15 minutes and focus on yourself. Go inside, reflect, and learn about you. I think that's where I'm at with this first 7 days of this challenge. Um, if I end up posting this publicly and you're seeing this, let me know how you're doing. Let's have a conversation.